June 5th, that's right, that's tonight. Stacy's going to be at the fairgrounds, Bert. And in this video, at the end, it's Stacy.
I hate to say this, but she's a tramp.
She looks good.
I mean, yeah, she looks phenomenal, but doggone it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the match we told you we were going to air part of. The fabulous one, Stan Lane and Steve Keirn. This is from Star Wars 99.
There's Stacy.
I know there's Stacy. Against Jerry the King Lawler and superstar Bill Dundee. And for you fans that were there, you know what's going to happen. For you fans that weren't, we're not going to tell you what happened, but you're going to get a preview here in a little bit. So you do not want to change that dial, because let's just say she's going to peel like a banana here in a few minutes. But I tell you what, Stacy will be there tonight. There's really a huge influx of females here at NWA. You got the lovely Angelica. You got Melissa Starr. Well, you got that old heifer Savannah. She don't count. But then you got Bobcat, who's absolutely knocked down gorgeous, and then Miss Stacy. Of course, you got Miss Sarah Lee too.
Well, Sarah's she's a nice lady. She helps out at the ticket booth and stuff. And going to take on Savannah.
She's my guardian angel. She makes sure them people don't sneak by her. I tell you what, no one sneaks by Miss Sarah to the ring. Whoa. And there, Stan Lane just kicks Dundee down to the mat. What a night this was! And hopefully tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it will be even a bigger crowd at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena when Jackie Fargo comes to Nashville, and he says he's going to pull Tracy. What's her name? Stacy. What's he call her? Tracy. Dick Tracy. He's going to pull her shorts down and spank her bottom. And if Fargo said he'll do it,
Fargo's going to do it.
Unbelievable.
In the ring now, Stan Lane and Jerry the King Lawler. Lawler from the WWF, teaming with Bill Superstar Dundee, taking on the Fabs. This was at Star Wars, a capacity crowd, Bert.
I tell you what, over $4,000 in ticket sales already in for tonight's show. Of course, we're hoping we beat the record tonight in Nashville. I know my good friend Jerry Jarrett's pulling for us, and I think we really got a shot tonight for the big Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card. You know, in a lot of matches, there's so many matches we haven't been able to talk about. The young James Storm against Blackie West, Barnyard Briggs and Ted Sweet. Flamboyant Fox is going to be there. We got ladies, just a brawl that one's going to be with Angelica and Bobcat. We got Air Paris against David Young, the Sex Pistol. What a match that's going to be. We have from the United Kingdom, Gary Steele against Greg the Hammer Valentine. We got the Spellbinder with Kid Wicked against the Bad Street Boys, Christian and Joey. We have Style and Shane Eden and French Riviera against the dreaded New South. Bart Sawyer and Chris Michaels, and the fans are going to be lumberjacks with leather belts. Woo! I'm glad I'm not in that one. You got the Inferno Kid trying to get the TV title away from Prodigy. I mean, top to bottom, this is absolutely the biggest card I've ever promoted. And I tell you, we're celebrating here at NWA Nashville. And Stan Lane, they're kind of taking it to the king.
Jerry the King Lawler. I wish Stacy would do that to me.
Ooh. Oh, all the match.
Anyways, I hope Bill Dundee don't do that. Lawler in the ring with Stan Lane of the Fabulous Ones. Fargo brought together the Fabulous Ones in the early 80s. They were a phenomenal tag team, Bert.
Yes, they were. In fact, they were on one of the largest houses in Nashville against the Sheepherders, but we're going to beat that record tonight.
Also tonight, I can't wait for the contenders match. Ladies Night Out in New South. The winners take on the Bad Street Boys, Shannon and Shane, for the vacant NWA North American Tag Team Championship.
That's right. We're going to have some new tag team champions tonight. There's just so much on this card. It's just unbelievable. Jerry the King Lawler being backed into the wrong corner there. Steve Keirn kind of helping his partner.
Lawler out of the way.
But Stan Lane just a little smarter.
A double fist there. Lawler now down. Jimmy Rivers, the ref. Look at him crawl like a little dog over there.
Don't forget, too, all you fans in Lebanon, Tennessee, will return to Lebanon on Saturday night, June 19th at the Lebanon National Guard Armory over in Lebanon. Then the night before that big one, all four Bad Street Boys will be in Gallatin at Thompson Park under the stars for Slam Jam 99. Jimmy Hale going to do a great job promoting that one out there. Brian Christopher will be in Gallatin.
Brian Christopher now, yeah. Brian Christopher and the Spellbinder used to be the NWA North American Tag Champions before losing the belt back to the Tennessee Vols, who vacated the championship. That sets up tonight.
There's Miss Stacy at ringside, very dangerous. Wearing some tight-fitting blue jeans.
Dangerous curves there.
Dangerous curves. That's absolutely right.
Kind of like some of the streets in Nashville. Anyways, Superstar Bill Dundee in the ring now with Stan Lane. Looks like Stacy handed Lawler something there with a cupped hand.
Well, I tell you, there's some legends in the ring right here, and there's going to be some legends tonight when Jerry the King Lawler, Superstar Bill Dundee, and Jackie Fargo. Talk about fireworks a month early.
Well, Colorado Kid and Jackie Fargo teaming. I know Colorado Kid knows him, but I don't think Jackie Fargo is all there. Is Colorado Kid going to be able to be, a fluent tag team with him?
Stacy's got you kind of Twitter-pated here.
Every time I see, especially when those jeans, ooh, me.
That's good. I don't ever have to pay you when she comes to town. You always volunteer to work.
Oh, that's fine. I'll work anytime she comes to town, Bert, for free. I'll pay you to let me come in. I'll even buy a ticket.
Whips Dundee across, but nobody home. Dundee stand there, and that's a stretch you'll see tonight. Fargo originated it.
Dundee now in trouble. Stan Lane still in the ring. Dundee complaining because he kicked. That's a legal kick. Dundee always complains about everything.
Yeah, well, we got to pay some bills here. We're going to take a 60-second break. You will not want to change this channel.
Oh, no, you won't.
We'll be back right after this word.
Stacy. Fans, welcome back to the action. This is Lee Tidwell alongside me, Bert, Prentice. The match in the ring, the fabulous one, Stan Lane and Steve Keirn taking on Jerry the King Lawler, Bill Superstar Dundee, and Miss Stacy. Looking very fine down there on the floor.
Yep, tight blue jeans and all. Over 1,000 people came out to the Nashville Fairgrounds this May 1st for this big card. Of course, I really believe we're going to break that record tonight. And I sure thank Nashville for supporting NWA Wrestling.
That's right, tonight, Jackie Fargo and the Colorado Kid to take on Jerry the King Lawler, Bill Superstar Dundee, and Stacy's going to be there. And Bert, she's promised some surprises.
Well, with Stacy, Dundee, and Lawler, you got three of the dirtiest players in the game. I know Ric Flair likes to say that, but I'm telling you, I've been around these three for the last 10 years, and I can tell you there's not three dirtier folks when it comes to that squared circle than these three.
Also, tonight, the TV title match between the Prodigy, TJ Gray, and the Inferno Kid.
There you see Stacy choking Stan Lane there on the ropes. Stacy, always the third element outside the ring, double dangerous.
I'm glad I'm not taking on Lawler because I'd be looking at Stacy. I'd let him pin me.
Unbelievable.
Lawler now in control of Stan Lane, just putting a boot to the throat, choking him there, taunting Steve Keirn, trying to get him to come in. Lawler up on the second rope, comes off, big forearm to the head.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Donna will open the box office at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Last time, during Star Wars, there was a line outside the building at 4:30. Avoid the line, ladies and gentlemen. Come by, get your tickets early, and make sure you get some good seats. General admission tickets, just $10, and I'm telling you, $10, I tell you, what a cheap price for all the action you're going to see tonight.
Well, also at Star Wars, Bert, the card started at 8 o'clock. At 8:30, there were still people trying to come in the door. They missed the first half of the first match. If you want to see the Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, the whole show, you need to show up early, buy your tickets, get your seat. You're not going to miss any of the surprises.
Jerry the King Lawler, Superstar Bill Dundee.
With Stacy.
With Stacy.
Stacy on the floor.
That's Stan Lane on the floor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, also tonight, more women. I love this. Bobcat to take on Angelica. Cat fight.
And Savannah.
Bobcat's going to take on Angelica in a cat fight.
And Melissa Starr.
Oh, yes. Now, Melissa Starr. You've told me some stuff about her, Bert. I'm waiting to see this.
Pretty girl. You'll be impressed.
Going to be with Greg the Hammer Valentine, I believe.
Very dangerous individual.
Taking on Gary Steele out of NWA UK. Now, didn't he have a world title match with Ogawa down in Georgia?
What an incredible night. I want to say hello to all the folks down in Conyers, Georgia. What a huge night that was. And I look forward to doing that again next year. Thousands and thousands of people. That Georgia, I tell you what, Loganville's getting on fire Thursday night. They had a capacity crowd last Thursday at the Georgia Bell Free Market Expo Center. And, of course, the big one coming up in Stockbridge this Sunday night. Well, actually in Georgia, they'll see this Sunday morning, so it's tonight, actually, when you see this in Georgia. In Stockbridge at the Starlight Skating Center. I mean, it's the Parade of Champions. There's the pile driver. Nobody does it better than Jerry the King Lawler, and it brings the people to the feet.
Well, Lawler now, he did that to Andy Kaufman, I believe. Put Kaufman in that neck brace. That's a dangerous move, especially the way Lawler does it. Lawler is lethal with that pile driver.
You know, they waited for over 15 years for this match. And the Nashville fans got it. Not Memphis, not Louisville. Nashville got the match.
Well, Nashville fans deserve it, Bert. Look at the capacity
Sure they
crowd
do,
at Star Wars.
And that's why, like when a lot of these idiots start throwing these rumors around about Nashville wrestling this and Nashville wrestling that. I mean, we are the hotbed of independent wrestling of the whole world.
Well, just look at what happened with the Bad Street Boys.
Well, the WCW monitors our show. The World Wrestling Federation monitors our show. And we absolutely have the stars, the big marquee players of tomorrow. We know that. And this is the only place they're going to come get them in Nashville, Tennessee. And as long as the fans keep supporting us, we will be here. And the fans have never let me down. And that's why I hope we never let the fans down.
Now there's Lawler handing something to Stacy, who's cheerleading on the side. Go, Stacy, go. Go. Puppies. Come here, puppies.
Puppies?
Puppies.
What are puppies?
Well, hers are pit bulls.
Oh, gosh. Jerry the King Lawler, Stan Lane, Bill Dundee. Was in exciting action, and it was only at the Mecca, the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena.
Well, sunset flip there by Stan Lane with the cover. Jimmy Rivers, the referee, out of position. He's got him down for like a 10 count. Here comes Stacy through the ropes, pushes him off. Dundee knocks him out. They could have had the win there.
She's raking his eyes, putting them nails in her eyes.
She can scratch me with them nails anytime. Bill Dundee now in control of Stan Lane, stopping the back of him. Jimmy Rivers, the referee, not saying much. Rivers, now, Kurt is a very good referee. I like it when Kurt referees. He calls stuff right down the middle. Rivers needs glasses. I think he's drunk half the time.
The tag to Jerry the King Lawler. Stan Lane needs to make a tag, too, and get a fresh Steve Keirn in the ring. But Lawler taunting him and stopping Stan Lane from getting over to make the tag.
Well, Fargo, considering he got together Stan Lane and Steve Keirn to form.
Well, with Fargo, the rule book's going to be thrown out. We don't even need a referee tonight with Jackie Fargo because he's not going to care. He has nothing to lose.
Oh, that's true.
That makes Lawler dance a little bit.
Let's hear him on Monday night now. Fans, here we are again.
But I tell you what, Jackie Fargo has nothing to lose and everything to gain. Because like Lawler said, if he can go out and say that he beat Lawler and Dundee in the year 1999. Whew.
Oh, that'll make Fargo's millennium.
Unbelievable. That will be bigger than the year 2000, I'll tell you what. And Fargo really has something to prove. And I tell you, the Colorado kid, who, by the way, is a new daddy. We want to congratulate him on the birth of his new baby daughter, Caitlin Alley. 4 kids now. I still ain't going to give him a raise. The Colorado kid, a new daddy, he'll be celebrating tonight. But Colorado kid knew when he asked Jackie Fargo to come to the Nashville Fairgrounds, the Fargo would not let him down. You remember Fargo left Wolfie D totally knocked out just about a year ago here at the fairgrounds.
Yeah, I remember that. Now, Jerry the King Lawler in control of Stan Lane. Just
my gosh, right in the ribs. Dundee there again. One of the dirtiest players.
Dundee with the chair to the ribs, midsection there of Stan Lane. He is now down. Might have a broke rib or something. I'm not quite sure. And there's Stacy standing down on the corner.
Nashville wrestling fans, I've always said, the luckiest fans in the world because they get to see the top action.
Dundee shouldn't have put that chair up that time.
It's a reversal.
Lawler now head into the steel chair. Stan Lane desperately needs to make a tag to Steve Keirn, get the fresh man in. Bill Dundee's out on the floor. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to jump up in the ring.
Stacy got you speechless.
Stacy, I don't know what Stacy's doing. I just like
tag out to Steve Keirn. Here he comes.
Bam.
Kick. Bam. Boom. Bam. Bedazzle. Down again.
Sounds like the old Batman show. Here he goes, ramming the head. Dundee's not tall enough to hit the top turnbuckle. Had to go to the middle one.
But on Jerry the King Lawler, Steve Keirn taking him to town. Has Lawler in one corner. Stan Lane getting Dundee in the other one.
What's Stacy doing? Music.
Stacy says hit her music. Well, that's appropriate music to stripper theme.
She's taking off her shirt, Bert! Take it off. If you want to see, fans, she's promised more tonight at the fairgrounds. She promised to give Fargo a heart attack. I'm about to have one right here.
I want to stay on the air. Cut the